What's poppin' YouTube, and welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. And in this video right here is if your North Node is in the sign of Aquarius. And I'll pause for the cause. If you don't know what your North Node is, if you don't know how to find your North Node, if you're a new subscriber, if you're just starting off your journey of self-love, self-knowledge, self-understanding, self-awareness, if you don't understand how important it is to study yourself, to love yourself, and to learn yourself through astrology and numerology, don't worry, I got you. There are a couple of videos. I'll put the link in the description. You have to watch them first to become hip to the knowledge of what I'm about to talk about right now. So if you look at your birth chart or your natal chart, it's the same thing. And you realize that your North Node is in Aquarius, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's just get it popping, shall we? Now, you already know, before I start, I'm gonna give y'all a list of some celebrities so y'all can visually see what North Node and Aquarius people look like and act like in reality. So to start, we got Taylor Swift, Albert Einstein, your boy Tupac, rest in peace, Snoop Dogg, The Weeknd, Jada Pinkett Smith, your girl Erykah Badu, Selena, rest in peace, SZA, Shaquille O'Neal, Missy Elliott, Mary J. Blige, Soulja Boy, Chris Tucker, and Jordan Sparks. Alright, so boom, North Node and Aquarius. First of all, what does a North Node and a South Node mean? What does that represent in your chart? So when we're talking about the nodes in your chart, the nodes represent our destiny, which is our North Node, like a North Star, where we're going towards, and our karmic past, which is the South Node, which is our comfort zone, which is what which is the characteristics we have carried out in our past lives. Before I move on, we all have to understand that we have all lived many past lives before. This is not the first time living. It's not the first time being on this earth planet, being on this human experience. We have all lived past lives before. We're just using this body, this vessel, this meat suit, as Soul Illuminati says, or this glob of meat, as Soul Illuminati says. We're using this as a vessel to carry out our purpose in this lifetime. Our soul has missions that we have to try to figure out and find our purpose, find our soul mission in this lifetime. If we don't carry it out while we're here, when we leave from this earth plane, we will reincarnate back into another vessel and start the process all over again. So when it comes to the North Node and the South Node, our South Node is our karmic past, is what our souls have lived, the characteristics our soul has lived many past lives before. And now when we're talking about the North and South Node, the North Node is always going to be opposite sign of what the South Node is. Now, the North Node is going to be the opposite sign of what the South Node is. So in this case, Aquarius North Node, the opposite of Aquarius is Leo. So automatically your South Node is Leo. So what does this mean? In your past life, you have lived in a lot of Leo characteristics, meaning your past lives, you were most definitely like a very famous and regal type person. You were so used to getting praised. You were so used to public recognition. You were most likely like a celebrity, like the popular kid in school, popular girl, like popular guy. You were very regal, and you just lived like royalty. You lived royally. So a lot of times in your past life, you went through life just thinking about yourself because you were always getting soaked with attention. You were always getting spoiled. You was always getting soaked with admiration. So you had to live life like, all right, damn, I like this. So all I gotta do is just think about myself, create things for myself, express myself for myself, and I would get all this recognition. I'll get all this admiration. You just got a lot of attention in your past life. You lived like a king or like a queen, very regal. Having this placement, having a South Node in Leo, you didn't really have to think about nobody else or think about the group or think about humanity as a whole. All you have to think about was yourself. You kind of like got a lot of you got your ego boosted a lot because a lot of people will just keep showering you with attention and affection. So you have to think about yourself only. So you come into this lifetime being used to having this characteristics embodied in your soul already, being used to kind of thinking about yourself more than thinking about others, kind of being a little self-centered a little bit, because we all know Leo energy is ruled by the sun in the center of the universe, the center of the solar system. It shines the light to all the other planets around it. So it's automatically used to being in the center. It's ruled by the heart, the center of our body. So Leo energy is automatically used to being in the center and being admired, or being like, or getting the energy from people around them. So you're used to, in this lifetime, you could be a little self-centered. You could be a little more thinking about yourself a lot more than actually thinking about the world or the dynamic around you. Like, you put a lot of things yourself first, that Leo energy. So now that's your comfort zone, and we're supposed to move out of our comfort zone. You can never do something, you can never change and progress as a person unless you get out your comfort zone and do something different, put yourself out there. We all hear that all the time. So our comfort zone, or your comfort zone, Leo South Node people, is thinking about yourself a lot, being a little self-centered, and being so used to getting attention and always wanting people to like you. You always want people to like you because you're used to, in your past life, people liking you all the time. So in this lifetime, you could just be used to, you could be doing things that you just want people to like you because you like that admiration and that affection a lot. You're being called upon now to be pushed towards your North Star, to be pushed towards your destiny, to be pushed towards your North Node, and that's Aquarius energy. We all know Aquarius energy is ruled by 11th house, which is connections, group dynamics. Aquarius people think about the group first, think about humanity as a whole. They can look at the world from a bird's eye view and see like the problem, want to fix the whole world's problems, humanitarian to the T at once. They kind of really detach themselves from a lot of things, detach from emotion, detach themselves from a lot of things, and put their ideas into helping humanity, helping the world. So Leo kind of thinks about themselves. They attach themselves to a lot of things a lot. They're ruled by the heart, by the emotions. Now you're being called upon to kind of detach yourself a little bit, kind of get your mindset from always thinking about yourself or always doing things that will benefit only you. Get your mindset out of that and pull more towards the Aquarius mindset, doing things for humanity, for the world, for groups, for people, making connections with people, doing things in the group dynamic, being more factual based thinking, like thinking about progressive thinking. That's what I'm trying to say. Being more progressive thinking about something that you know the whole world can benefit from, rather than in your South Node comfort zone thinking about something that only you can benefit from, or only you will get like the praise and recognition from. So automatically, having this placement, you're automatically going to get attention either way. Leos get attention, Aquarius get attention. They get attention in different ways. Leos for shining, for being the sun. Aquarius for being different and eccentric. So now you will get attention either way with this placement, but it's how you're getting attention that's what's going to determine whether you're going into your North Node or your South Node staying stagnant. So like I said before, you like to get liked and admired. So you do things that you always want to get liked and admired and get that attention for. Now you're being called upon to actually don't do things that will just get you liked, but actually go against the grain, be different as hell, be eccentric as hell, just be completely out the box to get that attention, to be different, be eccentric. Don't really care about what people are going to think about you because you just want that love and admiration so much. You want to stop thinking about what they think about you and actually do something that you know in your head, in your heart, that like, because you are very creative. Leo is a very creative sign, very creative energy. So use your creative energies, abilities to think about something that will progress humanity, that will progress the whole world, humanity, the group, your community as a whole. Think about something that will help people around you as a whole, rather than only doing things for yourself. So doing this, people will look at you like you're weird or whatever. Like, actually embrace you being completely different. You're here to actually like be a trendsetter, to set trends, to do things outside the box, to be completely yourself, not caring about who likes you, who doesn't, not wanting to be the center of attention all the time just for what you're creating for yourself. But use your Leo South Node energy. I'm not saying completely forget about your past life and forget about you were popular, forget that you have all this admirational pull towards you. Like people automatically look at you and like are admired by you because you give out that energy of that sun. Use that to be a leader into doing something that will help humanity. Use your creative powers, creative abilities, use that shine, use that sun, that South Node energy, and pull it towards doing something for humanity, doing something for the world, doing something that will help progress people, Put yourself in more group dynamics, and that will help you progress in this lifetime. If you're the type that just wants to do something for yourself and become famous, like if that's your main goal is to be famous, I just want to be famous, I want to have a lot of money, I just want to live that regal life, I just want people to admire me. Understand that you lived that already in your past lives before. You've done that already. So it'll be more difficult to do that in this lifetime if that's your main focus, is to just be famous for yourself and to be regal for yourself. But you will actually get more success if you can put yourself with a group of people, put yourself in a cause that will help humanity, put your energy and put that leadership qualities into something that will help you progress as a person in humanity as a whole. I'm sorry, I said progress as a person for yourself, for humanity. Do something that will progress humanity as a whole. Be eccentric, be outside the box. Think of something that nobody has thought of, and actually don't be afraid to like let it out and to share it with people. Think about how you can progress humanity as a whole. That's the biggest thing for this placement. It's very hard for y'all to kind of like get out the mindset of like, because you're so used to your past life, like I was a king, I was a queen. You kind of even treated people bad a little bit because all you had to do was care about yourself. So now you have to like kind of pay those ties, pay the dues back by actually, instead of caring about yourself so much in this lifetime, put the energy and care about other people. Like connect with groups, connect with group dynamics. So you will become famous. You get a lot of recognition faster and more effectively if what you're doing is actually helping humanity as a whole. Being eccentric, being yourself, putting yourself out there to change the world rather than putting yourself out there just to be, I'm a Leo, I'm the king, I'm the queen, I'm the sun. Instead of just being so like a little ego driven, be more people oriented driven. Another thing with this placement too, when you're like dealing with people and talking to people, you actually want to try to connect with them, because a lot of times having the Leo South Node, you could be like a little domineering over people, or you could just like not really care to listen to what they're saying because you automatically feel like you're entitled to what you got to say, or you're entitled to how you feel. You could have this entitled ability, entitled energy of what you feel, what you say is right. But now you actually need to learn how to connect more with people. Detach your feelings, detach your emotions, detach your ego, which is kind of very hard, but detach your ego a little bit to the side and actually connect with people, connect with your community, connect with their environment. Make connections with people, and those kind of connections is what's going to drive you into success in this lifetime. Thinking about the group dynamic is what's going to drive you to success in this lifetime. Always doing things with that me mindset, always doing things that's only going to benefit you, will keep you stagnant in your South Node. We do not want to stay in our South Node. We want to use our South Node energy. I'm not saying just forget about it. We want to use the South Node energy and understand that, okay, boom, so I lived this in my past life. So I come into this lifetime having these very comfortable characteristics in my South Node. So I understand what I was like back then, and I understand how like in this lifetime I could be stuck in this notion, in this energy. Now I have to use this South Node energy, use this Leo power, use this leadership power, use my creative abilities, use me gravitating towards and getting a lot of attention, use that to put myself in a situation that will help the world, that will help humanity, that will actually help people. And when you do that, you become famous, you will get that recognition that you desire, but it will be not just for yourself, it will be for the benefit and the betterment of humanity. Be progressive thinking. Think about something that will help the world. Albert Einstein, see what he did with his energy. He did something. We all know who he is. He's famous. He has a recognition, but he did something that benefits humanity, that benefits the world as a whole. Use your energy to do something that you could put yourself out there into more of Aquarius type energy. We are living in the age of Aquarius where information is rampant. Technology, you can even put yourself into technological things like that will help progress the world. Put yourself in situations that can help progress the world. And you already know, I say this in a lot of my videos, the best way you could do this, the best way you could reach people from the comfort of your own home, that you're still getting recognized, but you're actually helping people, is making a YouTube channel and just talking to people and helping them and teaching them something that will progress their mind and help them in the long run. It's all about putting yourself out there to be that leader that can help humanity. This is a point I keep stressing, but understand how important it is to get yourself into that Aquarius energy, into that Aquarius mindset of trying to help the world, help humanity. Look at the world in a bird's eye view, see the problem that's going on, and see like, all right, so this is what people need. This is what is not here. This is what is needed. Now I'm about to use my creative abilities to make something, create something, and to create something that shines, that I could put myself out there, and it's for humanity. It's for the world. It's for a group. It's not just for myself. It's for the group. You have to pay your dues back, because in your past life, you were being pampered, you were being spoiled, you were being soaked up with all this attention. But now it's like, all right, so I've done that. Now I have to give back. I have to give back to humanity. I have to give back to the people that were showering me with affection and attention. I have to give back to people around me. And that's how you will feel fulfilled in this lifetime. That's how you'll be walking towards your destiny, not being stuck in your South Node energy. We all want to walk towards our destiny. We want to make progress in this lifetime. It's all about knowing what you have to work on, looking at your chart, peep your chart, know what energies you have inside you, and consciously work on it. That's called shadow work, self-healing yourself. And once you do this, your soul will feel fulfilled, and you'll be working and walking towards your destiny. You won't be staying stagnant in that South Node energy. So I'm gonna leave with this. Understand, Leo South Node people, Aquarius North Node people. Leo South Node, you're used to getting attention. You're used to being stuck in that mode of thinking about yourself, being a little egotistical. Now you have to walk towards using your energy to create something that can help humanity. Be more Aquarius eccentric, be different, stand outside the box. Don't care about how people feel about you so much. Don't care about being liked so much. Put yourself out there, be completely different, create something outside the box, be progressive thinking, be revolutionary thinking that will help humanity as a whole. So that's my video on North Node and Aquarius. I hope y'all enjoyed that. My next video is going to be my last video of this series, and a lot of y'all been asking for it, Pisces North Node, and you already know I'm about to go in. Appreciate all y'all for the patience, but I got you. If you have subscribed to my channel, appreciate all y'all for real. If you haven't subscribed yet though, go ahead, handle that one time for your boy, drink your water, mind your business, and be safe out here. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I'ma see all y'all when I see y'all.